So what's our goal for the studio session today?
Get at least 3 songs recorded
Full mix, mastered, all that?
and 5 mixed. We have 2 that weren't to our liking. We got to get those corrected, but we got to make sure that we get the other 3 recorded just so we have it all on wax. We're going to make the most out of our time. We're going to have fun.
We just discovered that we got paid for our last show.
Crazy. That's the first time we've ever been paid for anything.
As a group.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I said we, not you. First time we've ever been paid for like performing. And we get 3 pitchers of beer.
So if y'all want to drink beer with us, cool.
That's gonna be the new spot. I'm gonna hang out there. I'm gonna start spreading the word around like, hey, you know we're gonna have a show coming up soon. We gotta do it again. Now that we know the stage and what the sound is like, make sure that nigga turns that shit up. We can do a little sound check like how the band did. What I was thinking was we find a song that we just want to use for the sound check and have that be a separate audio file in the same notes that I have my thing in. So just be like, play this one for our sound check right quick so we can make sure we sound good. And then it'll be, you know, and it'll give people a taste of what we can do. It could be like Suicide or some shit. Gotta cut that out.
Don't.
Had a mind of its own.
That motherfucker.
Jiggly wiggly. Jiggly jiggly. I get a burger. Or should I get a cheesesteak?
We're back in the car! Welcome back to another episode of The Drive.
I'm Jules.
I'm Kari, and I have cricket glasses on, but we're good.
Got the Men in Black joints on. Neuralize everybody.
You say paralyzed?
Neuralize.
What the fuck? Anyway, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to talk about how dope of an artist T-Pain is all around. No, just kidding. That's not what we're talking about. But we were just listening to him. And he watched my story on Instagram, so now I feel like I have to talk about it for a little bit. But other than that, what did we do? We went to the studio.
Recently?
Yeah, went to the
The
studio.
studio got 2 songs done.
The songs came out fire. Very proud of the songs. They're short. They're fire.
Yeah, but like, I've been listening to a lot of new songs and they've been like 2 minutes and under lately.
The TikTok algorithm, that's what I call them.
Yeah. This project fits in that.
When will talent be a trend again?
Pitched up to all the songs would go crazy on TikTok. Is that what?
When will talent be the trend again?
Talent? When the internet becomes oversaturated. The same way like everybody started wearing Supreme, so it lost its like cool. It's gonna be the same shit where like everybody being an artist is not gonna be cool, and then that's when the talent's gonna come back. But unfortunately, when you got TikTok artists, nepotism artists, and what you call it, fucking label pushed artists like Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo.
I wouldn't consider them label pushed for the simple fact of they did have I get what you're getting at.
Like the label backing is so strong
Billie
because
Eilish
they
label
saw
backing?
the star power that they had with being on TV. Huh?
Is Billie Eilish considered label backing?
Yeah.
No, I don't agree.
She blew up organically.
So how's that label backing?
She became
just
a
them
bigger. She
capitalizing.
became a bigger. Yeah, okay, she capitalized, but she became a bigger artist. Or like Clairo, another example. It's like a pop artist. She does like bedroom
Dua
pop.
Lipa?
Yeah. Dua Lipa. All right, what is it? What is Adele?
That's nigga for real. She's
Or Beyonce?
that nigga.
Those are label pushed. Those artists have teams because they were, you know, on a label for so long until they eventually probably built their own team. But if you just threw them out into like on the internet or some shit and they had to
You don't
blow
think
up
they
in
would
the
do
current
something?
times, they
You
would
don't
just
think
they
they
would
would
be.
blow up?
They don't write their own. I don't know if Adele writes her own songs. Beyonce doesn't write her own songs. She'd just be a cover singer in today's day and age. You know how many girls can sing like Beyonce now that just do covers and they get like at most 100K followers? It's just like everybody. The talent is so saturated now that you have to do more than just be talented. That's why all these TikTok comedians are fucking
Like you'll see them and they'll be funny as fuck, and then they'll have like a link to their music below, and they really are a musician, and they just make the content to have like a reason for you to look at them and shit like that.
Okay, but content is so important because people are more interested in the artist than
Our personalities, yeah, they want to know what niggas had for breakfast, want to know what you wear, what type of fucking
They want to know who
detergent
we're
you
fucking.
use. Yeah, who you're fucking, what kind of laundry detergent you use, what type of fucking shoes you wear, if you wear Ethica draws. Niggas care about all that. If you shave your pubes into a triangle.
No, you're just talking. When do niggas start making music for women again? When does that start? Because if you listen to the music that niggas be making, okay.
I mean,
let me retaliate what is it?
niggas, like as in men.
People. Yes, men. When will men stop caring about what other niggas think and start caring about women?
That might never happen.
I respect the NLE Choppers of the world. You have your own lane, but you speak to women. The Skilla Babies of the world, the Bakaris of the world. I speak to women. All these niggas that's rapping about, oh, I fuck more bitches than you, blah, blah, blah. Sing to the bitches.
It's like
Rap
no,
to
it's
the bitches. Why are you worried about what another
other
niggas
niggas are doing? Because your merits are based off of what other niggas are doing.
My chain heavier than the niggas down the street.
Yeah.
I'm still worried what he had to eat. Like, that's what that niggas be rapping like that. My point being, music is supposed, I guess not. Music is subjective, but music for me is always geared toward, like, a woman's ear is more important to me than a man's opinion.
Of course. I don't even ask niggas for their opinions when I play them my music. I'm just like, yo, this is something I did. And then if I'm showing it to a woman, it's way different.
I don't think I even...
I care about what they think. If you're a girl, I care way more about what you think. Way more.
How much?
Especially with the AM shit, because all of our music is about women. So it needs to resonate in a positive way with them where they like want to play that shit.
How much do you let your current situation or situationship, or whether you have one or not, how much do you let it affect your creativity?
It doesn't.
I'm not saying it's a negative effect. I'm saying
no, it doesn't. Like it.
I don't believe that.
I'm inspired by.
I've literally listened to your verses. Your situations don't reflect your nuts. Your
no,
pepper.
I draw inspiration from it, but I don't like.
So is that affecting your creativity?
You're saying creativity. When I'm thinking of creativity, I'm thinking about like what inspires me to create, which is not women. It's not men either, nigga. People don't inspire me to create. It's art, architecture, fashion, shit like that. Culture.
I made
culture.
Beautiful art.
I know. I saw that shit. I was jealous as fuck.
I made beautiful art.
Should have been me. I was looking at that shit like in bed, bitter as fuck. Like this should have been me.
Beautiful art. Like, okay.
I'm sick about it. I'm happy for y'all, but I'm still sick about it.
All I will say is my creative process is always sparked when I am poured into, not drank. And lately I have been...
You know what? That's a great
poured into, like this. Like we're just
yes, that's a
going back
great
and forth,
point that you made. A great point and somewhat of a segue. I've noticed that if I'm in an unhealthy relationship in any way, it doesn't do anything good for my creativity. Only in hindsight, when every verse that I've written is like I'm writing it as if it's in the present, like it's present, but it's all in hindsight. Like my way of thinking is all hindsight shit, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when I've got encouraging women on my side that are like, you got this, or I can't wait for, or I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. One of my friends, and this ain't even a romantic partner. This is just one of my friends from like middle school. She saw the show that we recently had and saw the post and was like, I wish I could have been there in the front row holding a big poster. Like she was at like a fucking football game or something.
Mm-hmm.
And was just like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm just like, that means a lot, baby. But that's inspiring. And it's like sexy.
Okay, so for me, I feel like even the negative situations
Inspi-
inspire or motivate me to create. For the simple fact of, I turn a negative situation and say, at least I got this out of it every time. Like there will never be a situation where I'm like, oh, it was all, and then not create from it.
Because then it's a waste of time at that point. If
Yeah.
you didn't get nothing from it and it drained your energy, waste of time.
A lot of these women that I've dealt with in life, I feel like didn't deserve my energy, but I kept in it to, I guess, make it make sense, if that makes sense. Like, I was like, well, I'm not here for nothing, so we're gonna get something out of this. That was my mindset. But my point being,
What do you look for
and what
in situations with women? What is it about a woman that makes a situation seem promising to you?
growth. I look for growth. If you're the same person that I met months, months, years down the road, why are we together? Why are we still a thing? That's stagnant. No.
That is.
So I look for growth, but my standards are, first I say honesty. Honesty is the key. Honesty is the first one. I always say, all you gotta do is tell me the truth. Like, I promise you, this is so cliche, but I promise you, telling me the truth, you would not believe how much easier that would be than lying, and then me knowing that you're lying, and then going blah blah blah. Tell me the truth. Like, I'm such an easygoing person, bro. Like, you have no reason to lie to me because I don't have a reason to lie to you. Don't give me a reason to lie, and I won't give you one. So tell me the truth. Second,
What about you don't lie about how you're feeling?
because that's pointless. Because you can't read somebody's mind. If you feel one way and then you think they feel the same way or they don't, or you think they feel the opposite way but they feel how you.
Okay, I've lied about how I was feeling in situations with a romantic partner because I know myself enough to know that I'm gonna get over it. I don't hold grudges for shit. Like I'll get over something. The longest I've held a grudge about something was maybe like a month. But like if I remove myself from a situation, it's not me holding a grudge. It's more so me being like, this isn't healthy for me, and I know that if I continue saying it, I'm gonna be unhappy. So I'm gonna remove myself.
Okay, let's talk about the process of making the AM project. First, what we will do, we'll give a disclaimer. We have had to push back the release date for the project, just so it's perfect for everybody. So it's like, we don't want to rush it for a date, or we're not signed to a label, we're not answering to anybody, so why not put out perfect
On our own time. This way there could be more songs on there than we thought there would be possible.
and it will be worth it, because the shit that we have now,
It's pretty good. It's fire.
I was about to say, what the fuck? It's pretty good.
It's fucking fire.
Yeah, but anyway,
Another disclaimer. We aren't one of these groups that make 100 songs and use 10. Every song that we make gets used.
that's right.
We don't, like, if it's not worth finishing, we don't even finish it.
We get yelled at for how we're quality over quantity.
Yeah.
And we get yelled at for that.
But the quality still happens like in a fast. Like, it's really just, if we had more time, we still work and shit. So if we didn't have to like work, if niggas had time to sit around all day and make music, it would be different. But with the amount of time that we have, we can make a slap in 1 hour.
So speak to our creativity. But anyway, we're gonna insert studio footage. We're gonna insert random content throughout the day that we had. On the day that we
Different
went to the
sessions.
studio.
No,
No, not different sessions. We just do it all day.
because it was the other time we went and we did Paris and no.
Alright. Like the mall shit we did.
Oh yeah. So we went to the studio. We got 2 songs done in 2.5 hours,
If that.
if that.
Less than that.
Because
Like
when
a
we
half.
first,
It's like an hour and a half.
hour and a half, because it was probably like in total 10 minutes of recording time
Facts.
between the two of us. 10 minutes. because it wasn't like a million takes. We already knew how we wanted it to sound. So it was a matter
Reference
of...
tracks are important
Yeah.
for yourself too.
Yeah, for yourself and for the engineer, just to give you... Because you might not have the same energy that you did when you recorded it, so it's good to have a reminder in the same situation that you're going to be recording
And
it
then
in.
giving the engineer the idea of what they're going in, so they're not going in blind, not knowing what you're
trying to
what
do.
sound you're trying to make. What's the idea? Like, it's easier said than done.
But the demos are still quality.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't half-ass the reference track.
no, fuck that. You got to record it like it's like how you want it. You're going to be listening to it until you actually get to record that shit in the circumstances that you want to. So it's like, why would you make some bullshit? And if you want to show it to people, you got some bullshit. You can't even like be like, you know, it can say demo, but that shit needs to still sound like close. It should sound just unmixed. That's really how it should sound. Just unmixed.
Okay, so what we have coming up. What's a Heart is finally dropping.
Coming out.
Finally dropping. It's good. It's great. It's phenomenal.
It's quality.
It's quality.
Better than
it's
Amway.
quality.
It's gonna get more streams than Amway.
It's quality. And not only that, we have art from it. Shout out to
Ed Glory, we love you.
thanks for doing the cover art for What's a Heart. She did. Not only did she do the cover art, she took it a step further and gave us a video of the process of her making the cover art, which I think was dope.
She's the most inspiring person I've met in the last 10 years.
Alright.
Since I started this creating shit, I don't think I met another person that inspires me more than Ed Glory Marie, and that's why I love her.
This thing is nuts.
She's the apple of my eye.
Anyway. Shout out to Eddie.
She's the love of my life.
We appreciate you for the time you put into the... Don't cut any of this out.
I love you, Eddie.
Don't cut any of this out.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. It should have been me.
This thing is nuts. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna post a video of her doing the art while the song's playing, which is so tough to me. The art came out phenomenal. But yeah, What's a Heart? Friday the...
What? August 30th.
Yeah.
End of the month.
August 30th. What's a Heart? Cause who needs a heart?
Right. Come and take it.
Cause every time, never mind. Anyway, What's a Heart? Stream that. We have the AM project still in the works. Be patient. It's gonna be worth it.
We're shooting for September 6th, but
Main Squeeze will be coming out soon too.
Main Squeeze is coming out September 6th.
Soon.
For sure, Main Squeeze is coming out September 6th. For sure.
For
Yeah.
sure. Anyway,
Let's talk about the process behind creating these songs. So let's start with Paris. When we were in the session, which it was just we were in your living room, speaker setup, mic and everything, keyboard and all that, I was making a whole different beat that I was not feeling, so I deleted that beat, started a new one. Paris took me like 30 minutes to make, and while I was making the beat, I already knew how I kind of wanted to sound on it. So when I know that I can rap on it, or he knows that he can sing on it, and he can already start hearing melodies before the drums are even on there, that's when you know it's like, okay, this is gonna be something. Then it encourages me to finish the beat, so that's why it took me so. I do it fast because I'm like, my fingers can't move faster than I can think, basically. So I made that quick, a little drill joint, you know what I'm saying, something fun. Wrote my verse after I smoked the blunt and laid it, probably like 3 takes. Easy shit, man.
the hook came from where did the hook come from? I don't remember what
Sometimes you just get possessed when you're making shit. That's what it be feeling like.
I don't remember where or why
where
I said
it came from.
hey, we should go shopping in Paris. Actually, we spend in the careless hotel. Let's fuck on the terrace. Hey, let's get a crib on the lake. I said let's get a crib on the lake because we live in Michigan.
Damn, disclosing the location now? I thought we was going to be anonymous with it. We're from Michigan. That's all y'all need to know.
Anyway, I said let's get a crib on the lake because we live in Michigan.
I pay for that ass nigga shake. How many shots can you
I
take?
said I pay for the ass naked shake because we've been watching a Safe Place podcast, and Mitch and Yachty are always talking about BBLs. I've never paid for ass personally. I never will.
I hope y'all get it figured out.
But yeah, we're praying for you guys.
Praying for y'all, because if y'all end this shit,
In
I
all
don't know what
honesty,
I'm
I
gonna
think they're
do.
the reasons we started this podcast.
yeah, one of the reasons for sure. I listen to like 2 other podcasts, but $1 million worth of game for sure,
$1 million worth of game.
and the Safe Place for the
Safe
2.
Place.
Yeah.
And then my other one that I watch religiously.
R&B money.
Yeah. R&B Money.
Honestly,
And they're all duo podcasts.
that's what. Yeah,
So R&B Money is Tank and Jay Valentine.
those are the
$1
better.
million
Those are the
worth
better
of
ones.
game is Gillian Wallow.
Yeah.
And then Safe Place is Mitch and Yachty. And then we just were like, I love their dynamic. And people already loved our dynamic as it was.
Yeah, it's almost like they're watching a TV show or something.
Because
That's it can be very draining when people are looking to you for the excitement.
Because then you feel like it's required, like you have to force something. Once it feels like a job,
Yeah.
for
fuck that shit.
creativity is. Why do I keep doing this? What the fuck is this?
Love Me. Same thing. Beat was made pretty fast. Recorded it all in one go. It was pretty quick. Pretty quick session.
I don't remember.
No, not really. That was like probably.
We were sitting in the bedroom.
Yeah, we were. So it was a different
I don't like
setup.
how
The ambiance. We were in his bedroom.
No.
So, but I was saying you have a desk. In
I don't
your-
like how you said it.
So we were.
That was
we were in
nuts.
the crib.
Nah. Yeah.
we were in the crib, and same situation, set up in the house, just made a beat in the comfort of his home.
You're doing too much. Okay, next song.
What's a Heart?
What's a Heart was made because Piano Boy made the beat.
I felt like rapping that day. I went into the session knowing that I wanted to collaborate with him on a beat, but me and him don't use the same software. I don't know how to use FL. I use Ableton. For all the Ableton users out there, or if anybody was wondering, I use Ableton to make everything. So I don't know how to use his shit. I felt like rapping that day. He found a fire sample, and then it was over. Wrote my verse in 30 minutes.
So tell me, what's a heart? Anyway, is it the thing that pumps blood to your brain? Is it the thing that drives people insane? No, it's the thing that keeps causing me pain. So tell me, what this heart even for? I don't know why I was cooking like that. I said, is it the thing that pumps blood to your brain? No, it's the thing that drives people insane. Or it's the thing that keeps causing me like.
The verses be writing themselves, I feel like.
I genuinely
Should
agree.
be writing themselves. Because I be listening back
It'd
and I'm
be
like, I can't
so
believe I said that.
smooth. It'd be so smooth. I'd be like, is this already a song?
The different pockets and flows. It's like when you're recording it, you're hearing it as if it's already a song. Type shit. And then you hear it back and you're like, yeah, they're supposed to sound like this. It's like putting a puzzle together.
So put your phone on D&D. That pussy bomb like TNT, TNT. I
One
bust
thing-
you down to some Jodeci.
One thing I noticed with our songs is they can be about multiple things, because the verse might be about something different
Then
based off of
the
what your
style.
verse is about, yeah, and the
But
style.
then they somehow fit.
It works, yeah. I don't know how.
Okay, what's a heart? Then
Like.
ooh.
That beat was some saucy shit. I did that shit quick. I was like,
What did I do? I called you and said I have something for it.
yeah. That's when you said you were like, you called me and was like, make like some beats and send them to me, and then I made that one. That was cool.
Cold little bitch, yeah. Summertime, she dropped the temp in the room.
And when I was making that, I was thinking more just like, we make a lot of down tempo shit just off, like it's like a default. Like it's very easy to make long, dragged out, down tempo shit if we really wanted to. So I was like, I want to make some like more hype shit, something that like would be fun to perform. So the entire time, that's what I'm thinking when I'm making the beat. Like BPM wise, the drums, the hi-hat switch up, the verse, how the hi-hats are taken out, just like how the song structure can like build up in a way where it's like it keeps you interested the whole time, the amount of time that you're listening. That was like my goal with that one. I was like, I want to make a bop, like something that people like want to listen to in their car on a nice ass day, or like somebody would want to play like in their DJ set when they're just spinning like different records.
I think the song that I was thinking of, like reference-wise, because I always have like a reference or an idea of what style of song I'm going for. I think it's that new Chris Brown shit. I can't think of the girl that's on it, but it's I just thought like that style of music, like just the catchy, the repetitive, that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, when I heard the beat, I was like, I kept humming. I was like, and then that's the hardest, trying to find words that fit the pocket after the long phrase, like
yeah. That's how I write my verses too. It's like the flow comes first. It's like if my flow isn't hidden, then whatever I'm saying doesn't matter. Like, so I have to make sure the flow is like on point, and then every time I'm recording, it's like that. I like feel it. I'm like my verse, and I knew how I wanted to sound on it and how it would bounce on the beat, and I was like, I just need to make sure that what I'm saying is like some like shit that you would want to hear, or just like some smooth shit. This ain't shit special to me.
I played that for AJ, and he was like, I fuck with it. Why is there only one verse? And I was like, we're keeping things short, concise. And then same with Love Me.
What's a Heart has 2 verses.
What's Heart is a full, complete ass.
Yeah.
That's
a full song. That's what I'm saying. That one's gonna stream the most. What's next? Crazy. That beat I made that beat for the Bakari pack. He was like, I'm trying to work on some new shit, and had a whole different game plan before the AM shit was even a concept. So I sent that and the last track, AM was what it's called now, in the same pack. Made them in the same day, back to back. So that's why I like that they're back
to back. It took forever
to
write to those.
Those beats are so like, yeah, they're intimidating. That's what I would say about them.
I was listening, I was like, what would I put on this? Like, my thing was I didn't want to put something that didn't fit. Like, I didn't
too. It has.
It
can't sound forced.
Forcing, yeah.
No, hell no.
So
same thing with my verse. Like, I was listening to those beats for months before I could write to them. Intimidating. The same thing for Main Squeeze. When I was writing to, like, I made that beat when Kiara was pregnant.
I never heard the beat until you.
I didn't even know because it was just a beat that I made that I was like, this is fire, and I would listen to it with all the other beats that I just made, like sampled shit. And then one day, I was like, without the beat even playing, but like it was the same tempo as the beat, and the first line, tighten up, it laces full, we run him down, gun him down. I was like, oh, that would be fire on this beat. And then I was able to, the rest of the verse literally wrote itself. I sat there, wrote the whole shit. And I was like, that's crazy, I was only able to do this now. And I've been listening to it, and I just heard something different that day in it. So, yeah, the project, to summarize in terms of like length, it's like a short, good listen. It takes you through a few emotions. There's 2 down-tempo joints on there. And the outro is some shit you could like listen to on the drive home at night, late at night, after a long ass night, or after like going out to the pub or some shit. You just want to calm down. It's good for that. It's good for like getting ready. If a girl want to get ready, do her makeup in the mirror and listen to some shit, it's good for that. Anything. The whole project. No, the whole project, I feel like it's 12 minutes. It's enough time if you just like, you want to listen to some quick shit on your drive to work. There's so many different scenarios you can hear it in.
It's all cohesive.
Exactly. It's good for TikTok, and that's never on purpose. The cohesion is just like, it's crazy because that's like, I wanted to produce everything on it, but What's a Heart being the only thing that I didn't produce, it still works.
Yeah.
Sound wise, because it still like has the guitars and shit. There's a lot of guitars in these beats, I noticed. Little things like that.
What's a Heart sounds like the idea wise, like it sounds like it'd be on the same album as
Yeah. We should just do a single like that every time and make it into like a compilation. Also, I'm gonna pick 2 songs to do 2 different visualizers for the project. So because they're so short, and we can have them as reels on IG.
Technically, we already have one.
Yeah, so What's a Heart has the visualizer for What's a Heart. Shout out Egg Glory, I love you. What else? I'm doing a visualizer for one of the songs, and it's gonna be the video of that train.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be that, and then it's gonna be, I wanted to do a video of, we gotta find a spot to tag.
So I feel like the train could be for Saturn or something. We're kind of just freestyling ideas now. We just be thinking shit.
This is off the top of the dome.
Alright, well, I've been Bakari.
I'm Jules.
This has been another episode of The Drive, and we're back in the car. And I need your love daily, it's good for my heart. Read it up. You drive me crazy, keys to my heart, like a brand new Mercedes. And I need your love daily, it's good for my heart. You are, you are, you are, you. I hear it.
Pages out your book, I'm reading, comprehend. Weigh the bad and good, how many straws you have. Said I'm not gon' cheat, repeat it all again. Tell me I'm beneath the reaches, all of men. Guess you need ammo, baby, here's a round. Hot and camo, lay me to the ground. I ain't seen no candles in a while. No, you hate the smell of when we blow them out. Nothing that a bottle can't fuck up. Blame it for our problems like it ain't us. Used to make love, now we hate fuck. No, them back and forth won't sustain none. Pages out your book, I'm reading, comprehend. Weigh the bad and good, how many straws you have. Said I'm not gon' cheat, repeat it all again. Tell me I'm beneath the reaches, all of men. Guess you need ammo, baby, here's a round. Hot and camo, lay me to the ground. I ain't seen no candles in a while. No, you hate the smell of when we blow them out. Nothing that a bottle can't fuck up. Blame it for our problems like it ain't us. Used to make love, now we hate fuck. No, them back and forth won't sustain none.
Tuesday.